Hey everyone, welcome to this quick video on the 5 hacks that have really helped me speed up my workflow in Final Cut Pro. So the first one is, once you've imported all your footage, you'll be presented with this kind of layout. But what I like to do is go into the organized layout, which allows me to see the footage better and gets rid of all the peripherals like the effects panel and whatnot. So all we do with that is Control-Shift-1, and that brings up a nice big viewer and then all your clips here. But what we want to do to make the view even bigger is we can go into list view, and that will make the viewer even bigger. And then we've got all of our clips down the side here and we can start organizing them. The way I like to organize them is into what we call keywords. So you have keyword categories, and basically what it allows you to do is put each clip into certain categories to be able to find them quickly rather than going through each and every clip trying to find the one you're looking for. So the easy way to do that is we'll start at the top clip. So on this promo shoot, I shot in both landscape and portrait, used portrait shots for Instagram stories and that. So what I want to do straight away is organize all the footage into landscape or portrait shots. So the way we do that is we go Command K and it'll bring up our keyword editor. Now, as you can see, I've already got some in here that I've been doing on previous shoots. So these are the keywords here that I've set up, and this is the keywords for the video. So obviously this is a landscape shot, so all we do is click on the number 1 and that will put it in there, landscape. And then what it will do is if we come up here into the event viewer, if we click on the downward triangle, it's now made a keyword section called landscape and our clip is in there. So then we can go and look for another landscape shot and we can go Command K and we'll put that in landscape as well. It's brought it up there. So now if we go to the landscape keyword, we've got 2 shots in there that we've chosen. Again, as I said, there was some in vertical, so here's one in vertical. So all we do is Command K and then we click on a vertical keyword and that put it in there. What we can do as well is we can put videos into multiple keywords. So if we go back to this shot, this is of the clothing model. So if we bring Command K up again and we go into number 6 because this is empty, we'll go clothing vertical, push return, and then we put that up into there, and now it's, as you can see up here, it's made a new keyword, clothing vertical. This clip is now in clothing vertical and in vertical. So that's a really quick way to kind of organize your clips into separate categories. Say you're doing a wedding day, you can put them into bridal prep, groom prep, ceremony, reception, evening do, and you can just, when you're building a highlight film, you can just find them super easy. Same with a product shoot, if you've got certain clips like here, you can put them in certain categories and just be able to find them super easy. The next thing we can do with clips is, so let's pick a clip here. So you can favorite parts of clips. So what that means is you can basically take sections of one individual clip and make new clips out of those little sections, and they're your favorite parts of that clip. So I'm going to show you that really easy. So I like it here. So we'll push I on the keyboard for an in point, and then we'll move the playhead along to where we want an out point, which is about here. So push O for out. And then what we want to do, now that's highlighted, we want to push F for favorite, and that will favorite the clip. And then we can go along into another bit of the clip. Maybe I like this where she's touching her watch. Maybe, I don't know. Push in again and that'll set a new in point. And then we'll push a new out point here. And then if we push F again, that's going to favorite that section of clip as well. And if you notice, this section of clip is also favorited still. So we're still keeping every little section of this one individual clip we want to keep. We can go to another clip. Let's find another one. Maybe we like something here. No, that's just Danny showing everyone his work. So we've got quite a trippy clip here, so let's use a bit of that. So we'll go in and then we'll go out and then F, and that's favorited. To access these favorited clips, what we do is we go up here to where it says hide rejected and we just click on it, and then a menu comes up and we click favorites. And that is going to bring up all your favorite clips here that we've chosen. And that is a much easier way to just favorite everything you like within each clip. And then you can set it to favorites, and you know every clip in this viewer here is like clips you want to use in the final video. So I've now gone through and I've favorited all the clips I wanted to use. I've only favorited a couple because otherwise we would be here forever. So what I do is I select all them clips and I'll bring them into the timeline. And then if you push Shift Z, that will show you the whole timeline bigger. So now we've got our clips in that we've favorited. We know these clips are the ones we want to use, but maybe we want to tidy them up a little bit. So this clip here is quite long. I just want to get rid of that smile at the start, so start just there. Now what we'd normally do is we'd drag the clip to the point we want it and get rid of it, the bit that we don't want. But when you've got a big timeline and loads of different levels and different clips, it can get quite finicky to do that, especially when the timeline's a lot smaller in size. So the easiest way to do it is if we just put our playhead anywhere we want and then bring the skimming playhead, and we'll put it just as he opens his eyes again. And then we don't need to bring the main playhead here. All we need to do is push Option and left bracket, and that's going to delete everything on that clip from the left side of where our skimming playhead was. It's not going to delete any other clips, just the bit on the left side of the clip that we didn't want. We can also do the same at the end of the clip. So maybe I want to finish it before she closes her eyes. So we'll bring it there. And then again, all we do is Option, right bracket, and that will take off the end of the clip that we don't want, but it doesn't affect any other clips. So it's so easy just to go along and we'll just, get rid of some little bits to tidy it up. And this is one of the main things that has really sped up my workflow when doing kind of a rough edit of a shoot of a film. The final thing that I'm going to show you, and this is a little tweak, but it's one of those things that's been an annoyance for me for ages and ages and ages, and I've only just found out how to do it after 10 years of using this program, albeit they only put this feature in a few years ago. So if we click on a clip, maybe we want to bring up the brightness a bit. So what we would normally do is we would select the clip and then we would go up here and we've got all our icons, and we'd go to the color icon. This would automatically bring up Final Cut Pro's color board, which is like their standard way of color grading. But if you've worked on other programs, and kind of the industry standard is color wheels, so normally we would have to go up to here where it says no corrections and click on color wheels when the menu comes down, and that brings up the color wheels. But there is a different way. So let's pick another clip, this one here, and we'll go up to Final Cut Pro here, and then Preferences, and in the General tab there's Color Correction, and at the moment it says Color Board, which is what it brings up first. We'll change it to Color Wheels, and lo and behold, we'll select the clip, go to the Color tab, and the wheels come up straight away, so you don't have to navigate through this menu to get to the color wheels all the time if that's your preferred method of editing. So they were my 5 quick tips. I know they seem really simple, but for someone who's starting out, or maybe like me, just didn't know these kind of shortcuts until a few years in using the program, these are the ones that have super helped me really speed up my workflow, and I hope they will too for you. If you've got any tips that you think other people should know that you found out, definitely leave it in the comments below. If it's your first time on the video, thank you so much for clicking the thumbnail. If you've been around these parts before, thank you for coming back. As always, it would mean a huge amount to me if you could subscribe to the channel. I want to kind of bring you more content around video editing and technology and that, and it just lets me know that my videos are kind of fairly decent. Other than that, come in the comments, say hello, tell me how you use Final Cut Pro, any questions you've got, and either I or someone in the community will help you answer them questions. But for now, I'll say thank you for watching and see you in the next video.